Yeah. But I took an oath that I'ma stand up and blaze the truth on any motherfucker. Yeah. Hey, yeah. Bury me a priest. Up at night I never sleep, contemplating how to set my people free. Bury me a priest. Revolution, I be moving, got the feds, get a virus in these streets. Nigga, bury me a priest. Restoring honor to my dad's name, he died before he ever got to see. Bury me a priest. If it's devil, rest in peace. Tell my kids that it died on his feet. Bury me a priest. So cold-blooded, but the hoes love it. Posted with the low stugging. At 15, I got caught up at the wrong spot. The cop tried to whoop me till my nose blooded. Now I'm fighting back. Suit up all my niggas in that black. Troopers with them killers in the cat. Catch me on the corner going hard with them motherfucking facts. Blaze on your bitch ass. Drop the truth for change.
Y'all about Shemel Shabbat Thumb, y'all with Shemel Shemel Shai. My brothers and sisters, you are tuned into a new episode of a new series we started right here on Precinct Captain Natazak Shah, 10,000 in the ISUPK. You understand? We are tuned into an episode. I want to share this with all your sons, your daughters, your children. You understand? So-called Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, highlighting us and our adventures. It is called the former of all things. You understand? Where we highlight the adventures, the things that are in life and society we see on a regular and day-to-day basis that we have no idea who invented them, no idea who created them. The Bible says something very special, that we are God's chosen people. In Deuteronomy chapter 7 and 6, the Lord said, "For thou art a holy people unto the Lord thy God." Not all people on the earth are God's people. Not every people is special. Not every people belongs to the God of the Bible. The Lord thy God, possessive pronoun showing ownership, that the God of this Bible is the God of these special people, have chosen thee, meaning he had options to choose between the Arabs, the Asians, the Europeans, the so-called white man, the Polynesians, the Eskimos, the Aborigines. He had options to choose between the Ethiopians and all of the other people, and the Nigerians and the Kenyans and West and South Africans, Zimbabwe, the Moroccans and Zaire. He had an option to choose between the Arabs, the Turks, all of the people on the earth, and he chose one people to make special unto himself. The Lord thy God have chosen thee to be a special people unto himself above all people that are on the face of the earth. Meaning there's one race, there's one nation of people that outclass all of the other people. You understand? And this is why Christ said this in Matthew 5 and 13. Ye are the salt of the earth. Not every people is the salt of the earth, meaning we give the earth's flavor, the ability, everything that's great and wonderful that comes, that you see on the earth that is worthwhile, that is worth anything, it comes from this one people. 9 times out of 10, you will find that it came from so-called Negroes, West Indians, Haitians, so-called Hispanics, so-called Mexicans, Dominicans, Puerto Ricans, Haitians, Cubans, Native or Seminole Indians, North, South, and Central America, that it came from our people. Ye are the salt of the earth. But if the salt has lost its savor, wherewith shall it be salted? Our flavor, style, and skills that we have, that comes from these people. These 12 tribes of the nation of Israel, it is henceforth good for nothing but to be cast out and be trodden under the foot of men. If we lose our flavor, our style, our ability, the prowess and power that we had from being God's chosen people, that we got from obeying him, we still have the ability and skills, but is greatly destroyed and diminished by us taking the lifestyles, customs, and religions of other nations of people. So this episode here, the Bible is Black. We're getting into, this is the very first episode, we are getting into the cell phone. That's right. Your children will never learn this in school. They'll never tell you on so-called Black History Month. The real place to learn Black history is in the Bible. And the real place to learn so-called Black and brown history, your heritage, your forefathers and ancestors, is to come into the ISUPK. So we're going to get into the inventions of the cell phone. That's right. You see them everywhere, all over. Nokia, Apple, smartphone, Kyocera, the inventions of the cell phone. Which you may not know is the cell phone was invented by a black man. That's right. When the Bible says ye the salt of the earth and the former of all things, it is talking about this one group of people. The very first, these phones here, invented by this brother. I want to get his name. Henry T. Sampson. The old fat cell phone you see probably from old mob movies. Old, big, huge cell phone like you see right here. This is the brother that was accredited with making these old model cell phones. He's not the father of the modern cell phone, just so you get a look and see what this brother looks like, because you will never learn this in school. Our oppressor is not going to teach you this. That's why I slide the camera up so you can see this. This is the black man that is responsible, Jesse Eugene Russell. This black man right here, the Tuskegee University. He was an engineer. He is the father of the modern cell phone that you see. His modern cell phone, this is who created these. This is why you have that cell phone on your hip, your pocket. There would be no Apple phone. There would be no iPhone. There would be no Android. There would be no Nokia, no Kyocera. The fathers, like the Bible says in the scriptures, I'm gonna pull another scripture to get you here to show this is what the Lord means when he said that in Jeremiah chapter 51 and verse 9. It says the portion of Jacob is not like them. Jacob is the father of the 12 tribes of the nation of Israel, so-called blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans, so-called Negroes, West Indians, Haitians. This is who Jacob is. The Bible, God said that the portion of Jacob, these 12 tribes here, is not like everybody else. It's not like the Europeans. It's not like the Africans, the Arabs, the East Indians. All men are not created equal. Everybody's not the same. God made these one people special, better, and above all of the other people that he created. You understand? The portion of Jacob is not like all of these other people. That's what the Lord wants you to understand. The preacher who loves your oppressor, who loves the white man, who loves America's money and their dollar and their holidays and their gods and their idols, he is not loyal to you. He's not loyal to the God of the Bible to teach you what's actually in the scriptures. That grandma might be dragging you to church, or your woman trying to take you to church. They are not loyal to teach you the truth about the Bible. The Bible is not about religion. It is practical knowledge, universal knowledge, all kind of things about the spirit and the customs and the culture and the manner of these people. For he is the former of all things, meaning the father of all things. And Israel is the rod of his inheritance, meaning the strength and power of the inheritance of Jacob that reproduces God's chosen people in the earth. And the rod, the literal sperm that comes to reproduce babies, is the rod of his inheritance, meaning this man, so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, reproduces God's chosen people on the earth. Everybody is not God's chosen people. These people who are the salt of the earth, the Bible is talking about, the Lord of hosts is his name. We are the children of the living God. This has been episode 1, you understand, of the former of all things. Like, share, subscribe, thumb it up. These things would not be possible without a black man. We're going to get you these inventions, so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Eugene Russell, father of that modern cell phone. Henry T. Sampson, believe the inventor that fathered the original cell phone. You understand? Like, share, subscribe. Black man, the inventors, Hispanics, Native Americans, all kind of inventions you and your children will never learn about. This has been the first episode of the former of all things. Ye are the salt of the earth, episode 1. Nobody tell you crack. You know why? Because I never saw you before. But you are a black man like me. And it works up.
My whole life was trying to find something to follow. Had loyalty, every man tried to borrow. Felt pain and a lot of sorrow. Got betrayed, sold packs. I didn't even have my heart broke. Living confused, about to lose hope. Cops got me on the side of the road like a sideshow. Need an antidote before I croak. Now I'm setting fire to rhythm man blues, call this guitar smoke. Rebel with no cause, trying to find direction. The world got me vexed. Picked up a bad liquor habit that's hereditary from oppression. Felt like my life was on fire, trying to find an exit. Now look, 10 G's plus a good wreck. Sometimes a follower is a soldier, trying to find a good shepherd. Plus when you in hell, how do you excel? Wisdom the breath of life, I don't believe in fairy tale. Listen well to what I tell. No calling can cause pain, something that a rebel knows very well. Can't you tell I was